Hi, Pisces. I'm so sorry that I did not do your weekend love um, video. I'm glad that somebody said, "Are you going to do Pisces?" And I'm like, I thought I did everybody. I did not. So I'm going to give you an extended. Right now is a woman holding a coin. Sorry for the urban noise. That's the energy around you. I'm going to do it for this week instead of just a weekend for you. So there might be some situations where you are needing to hold a coin, or you're working on your coins. Um, or you're going to be connected with somebody who can help you in that area of prosperity this week. So that's pretty cool. We'll focus on love right now. I tap into the quantum field. I didn't even say hello. Welcome to Phoenix 1111, Rise with Phoenix, where I merge the 5D and 3D information in order to help you get the answers that you seek. I'm going to be using my gift cluster of being ordained prophet and teacher to bring you clarity, because clarity is power. There you go. All right, Pisces, let's give you something extra today. I'm going to give you some extra things. What's happening with Pisces in love? I tap into the quantum field where all possibilities and probabilities exist. You are watching this when you're supposed to watch this, Pisces, or cross watcher. Even though I'm tapping into the week of 11/4, this is from whenever you need to see it. Okay? All right, Pisces. For Pisces, the energy around Pisces or cross watcher. All right. So the energy around you is, or your beloved and your soulmate relationship is about the broken heart. But this is actually, to me, this is birthing the healing of your broken heart. See how the heart is fleshy. So that's good. You're actually in a really great position this week, because it's not, your heart is not stone. It's still very raw, very fresh, but there is healing for you here. So I have a lot of chakra work that I do in my twin flame channel, Jupiter 1111, and you are welcome, to go, even if you're not a twin flame. It works for everybody. I have a lot of free stuff there. In fact, this morning I got yesterday I got a note from someone who saw it says, another SOS from DF saved me, channel message with third eye and crystal activation. If you like that kind of stuff, she wrote in and she said, thank you for sharing the messages and for the healing meditation. I've received a tremendous breakthrough from your high priestess package. That's when I do the chakras for the high priestess part of you, your crown, your third eye, your chakra, and your heart. And she said, and personal messages, you said, try again. And I did. This morning I found out that my application for the new apartment has been approved, and I'm on my way to freedom from a toxic karmic living arrangement with my ex-husband. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Many blessings to you. Many blessings to you, Anita. Thank you so much for letting me know that. It was so weird because I saw it in email, but for some reason it's not showing up on YouTube. I don't know. YouTube's weird. But I'm so happy. So go ahead to Jupiter 1111 and check out the chakra work, because even the free stuff, it works. People are always getting things. And of course, when you invest in yourself, you're going to get like 10 times more the umph. But go ahead and get that particular one, especially since this is the broken heart one. You might want to do the recent heart meditation I did, and chakra work I did. I do channel in there malachite and rose quartz. I have to, when I channel those malachite, I do it with rose quartz to make it easier, because the pull is so hard. But a lot of people got some clearing and feeling healing and whole after receiving that free heart chakra one. I'll go ahead. Somebody else needed that as well recently, so I'll find it, and I'm just going to put in the first link for you. So I'm going to leave this card up so I can remember to do that for you, so that way you can get some clearing in your heart space, because this is the week for you, Pisces. So let's look at what else is going on with you this week. I'm really excited. I get so many of them. I love, I always give the testimonials, because you might be new here and this channel is new, so you don't know, you might be curious and think, well, I might want to get something from her, but I don't know her from at all. So if you're wondering about and getting any chakra work or readings or any of that stuff, you can check out my my other channel and just, you know, or even look at the links below and just look at the comments if you're curious or if you're looking for someone you can trust in this space. I work with a lot of amazing people. All right. Ah, oh, I love it. Yes. The Fool. I love this one. This is about, you know, how the Fool, right? It's about the beginning. You're starting over. And this is really what's going to happen after you allow some of this. See, this is not perfectly healed. It's getting there, right? Sorry, I'm getting a call. Decline. It's getting there, but it's not perfectly healed yet. But as you allow the healing to take place, it's going to help you to start this new beginning. Now, if you look very closely, it's in the ethers, right? It's always an inside out work, always. So for your love and your soulmate connection, as you heal, it's going to allow you to start over again, starting this journey. The Fool, you know, you don't need to know all the details. You just need to do the next step. And for you right now, the next step is really about healing your heart and allowing that healing to take place, remembering that it's an inside out work. And there's also solar chakra, because everything is kind of like coming out from here. So the solar chakra, why is the solar plex so important? Because that's your gut reaction. That's your courage center. That's where you get things done. That's where you kind of anchor your identity. And that's really where a lot of the things manifest out of. There's different points in you, right? Your heart is the manufacturing center. But at the end of the day, you still have to move. You still have to believe. You still have to do some things. And that comes out of the solar plex. So as you are healing in this space, you're having this beautiful new beginning. And, you know, in this card, she's by herself. In other decks, you'll see the dog. And the dog is usually like the counterpart, right? Following. But here you're by yourself. And you're absolutely in your radiance. And that's the thing. You have to get to the point when you understand that you are radiant and beautiful and perfect just the way you are. Just the way you are. And as a soulmate, you have options. There is not just one, you know. The thing is, like, I believe, and you don't have to believe this, but I do. And that's maybe why I'm such a big manifestor. That there's different options for you. And there is like the best option, right? So there's like one, and then we love that, right? We love the stories of like the one thing when the person, you see each other from across the room and you want to tear each other's clothes off. But people also have free will. But when you are in this space where you are perfectly aligned within and you're enjoying your life and you are healing your own heart, then it opens things up for you to have options where you have, you know, you don't want the bad options, but you have very good options and you have a couple great ones and you can just focus on the great ones. I don't think there's just one person for you, because there is a thing of free will. So for you, soulmate, you know, it hinders you when you think about the one, because the one might take a long time to show up, because that one perfect one that you're dreaming up is not ready. And then you get frustrated, and that's why people get frustrated, because their desires aren't manifested. So to eliminate frustration, open yourself up to the possibilities of just love itself and allow it to come in any form, in the form that it wants to, in the fastest way possible. If you want a companion to live your life with that is a really great match, then instead of thinking of the one, just saying, you know, start thinking about manifesting your a companion that is just amazing, that you're amazing for that person and that person's amazing for you. And that'll help to kind of disempower any anxiety around it, if that makes sense. Queen of Swords. So in this one, you know, very icy. You need to not be icy. You're sitting on your throne, and these are, here are the pups, right? They're very loyal, but they're also blocking your path. So you might have friends in your midst that mean well. They're for you. They want to protect you, but they're not helping you, sis. They're keeping you in this cold, I'm going to be in my truth. If I don't get it this way, fuck them kind of thing. She's alone. She's alone. So for some of you, you need to heal your heart and get out of that space. And your friends mean well. But if your friends are not in a happy, healthy, long-term relationship, then maybe you shouldn't listen to them when it comes to love. They mean well because they love you and they want to protect you. But they're actually stopping you from moving forward because they're right in front of your feet. Okay. Oh, too many cards. All right, for Pisces. Yeah. So as you move out of this cold, right, you need to heal in order for you to start. And this is a warning card. Don't stay here. So that way you can put the devil and the toxic behavior behind you. And look, she's holding up her own cup, her own emotional fulfillment. And this is the sacral chakra. Look, she's in the fire, but she's not consumed by it. Don't allow the fire to consume you. Because you can decide if the fire you went through is going to consume you or if you're going to allow it to be a catalyst for healing in order for you to move forward. Okay. Let's do a little bit more. For Pisces, add to the full card, please. No, not this deck. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna switch decks. Full card, please, for Pisces. Week of 11-4, or whenever they're watching it, throughout time and space. If they need this. Yeah. It's what I was saying. In this case, in this deck is called the Anion. But it's the whole energetic thing. As above, so below. This is your avatar, the illusion and the 3D. It's really the person on the inside that's running it. So as you are starting this over, remind yourself of who you are. And you need to nurture your inner self, right? As above, so below. So you have to connect to the inside. Queen of Swords for Pisces, please. I see it. Tower. So this one is about allowing spirit to open up your third eye and to give you the aha moments. These are the good towers. You want the good towers because you don't want to stay in this space. So ask for it. Ask for the good tower. The good tower is going to give you like, I got it. So, and it's such an aha moment that it turns things around for you, Pisces. Otherwise, because if you don't allow spirit to activate your third eye and to show you the truth, give you a new vision, see the end from the beginning, cut through the illusions, you're going to continue to experience this. The devil. Yeah. Princess of Disc. In this one, it's about focusing on your pentacles and not realizing that you're surrounded in thorns. This is your belief systems. And it could be like some toxic belief systems that's keeping you from your cup. So how do you know? How can you tell? Say what you want out loud and then pay attention to your body. What is your automatic response in your body? Are you elated? Does it excite you? Do you feel like that's mine? It's just a matter of time? Or when you say it, do you feel like the first unction is fear, worry, anxiety, any of those kinds of negative emotions? Sometimes, a lot of times, what happens is that a lot of feminines get into this and they're like, sisters can do it for themselves. I'm just going to concentrate on my money, on my coins. And what you're not realizing is that you're actually building this is the way you come off energetically. So even if your soulmate wants to approach you, how are they going to approach you if you're thorny? How are they going to approach you if you're in this energetic makeup of come near me and I'm going to cut you? It's really hard for someone who is a really great match for you to approach you when you're not open. So it really comes back to this, doesn't it? You have to allow healing to come into your heart this week, Pisces, and allow it to start taking place and allow yourself to start again. Surrender. Now, if you would like to shift, I do have a package available. It's the success package, and with it you get a micro course called In Hot Pursuit of Success. So it helps you to shift. You get an energy transmutation by Dream Queen, and you also get a 30-minute consultation with Laudy from Manifest Beautifully. Laudy is she is amazing, so gifted, and being able to pinpoint where you're stuck and what exactly you need to do next to get unstuck. So it's part of our success package. We're working together. The link will be below if you are tired of doing the cha-cha. I don't cha-cha. I have a gift of breakthrough. So once I break through, I never go back. Never, ever, ever. So if you want some of that, then get the package. In the meantime, hit the books, right? I got a lot of free stuff. If you're interested in tarot, learning tarot, if you go to Jupiter 1111, I have a playlist called Learn Tarot. So I'm putting stuff in there. So I did 4 classes on it, how to manifest using the tarot. If you're interested in that, go and study that. I have a lot of free stuff. Go take the free stuff. Okay. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Now for me, this is reminding me of the subconscious. Sometimes what we do is that we do so much trying to align within, trying to, trying different things in order to make something work. And really, the first thing you need to do is step back. You need to step back, Pisces, and just allow your inner genius to work. And the best way to do that is to be able to tap into, again, going into this space of understanding, getting the aha moment, working on the inside, and not like where it feels like a chore. If it feels like a chore, you're going to choke out actually the experiences that you need in order to bring you the healing that is necessary for you to start this new beginning. So what do? You end up, in the first few minutes when you wake up and before you even get out of bed, you couldn't even think about a word. This is about love and soulmate. So maybe you can put on like a heartbeat thing on YouTube or some rain, whatever it is that relaxes you and actually keeps you kind of in a sleepy mode. And it's basically yourself hypnotizing yourself. And you might say a word like, success over and over again. And as you're saying that and starting to imagine what that looks like for you, love, right? If you want a companionship, even the word companion, right? You might say companion, and then allow that word, because it's easier for you, for your subconscious, where your belief systems are, to receive a word versus trying to imagine too much and trying to work toward that so hard, right? So you end up using your third eye, your imagination space, to cultivate the kind of life that you want. So you could just do that. You can go ahead and put something on, or just, keep on saying it to yourself, and put on the timer for 5 minutes, and you just say companion. Listen to it and say companion, companion, and then allow your feelings to come up, because it when your thoughts and your feelings combine, that's when you start manifesting things. So your thoughts is the language of the conscious, your feelings is the language of the subconscious. So when those are in union and they agree, that's what you're manifesting. The thing is, you're doing it already by default, but now you have to use the inside out work by design. And it really isn't for you to push so hard. You can have what you want, and even in this space you can say just the word healing, and allow the images of what internally healing means to you to come up, and just nurture yourself in this non-action, because that's easier for you to, over time, it starts to then allow your subconscious to work those things out. It's going to use all your experiences, all your knowledge, the data that it's constantly getting every single day to give you what you want. And you'll start to see things through your third eye that will give you the aha moments, like, oh, now that I'm nurturing this through this simple act of rewiring my belief system, right when I wake up and before you go to bed, it's going to give you a new beginning. You do some inside out work. It'll give you those aha moments and move you out of this space where you're thorny, and move you out of any toxic energetic systems, in order for you to start your own Ace of Cups, because you hold the cup. Nobody else holds it. You are the one who's in charge of this Ace of Cups. So if you want this Ace of Cups, you really need to nurture yourself. And you can nurture yourself, right, every single day. You have 5 minutes. You want to hit the snooze button anyway. So that's a great thing. If you're hitting the snooze button, you know that when it goes off again, it's when you actually get out of bed. And your snooze button is for you to wake up and to nurture yourself, and to just think about, what is it that you want? You want that soulmate. Even the word soulmate, right? Soulmate. Just use one word for now. Use that practice. Nurture yourself for the next, 7 days. I challenge you to do that for the next 7 days, when you wake up and before you go to bed, and just say the word and allow those feelings to come up. And if you start to feel dread, like it's never going to happen, then that means there's a belief system in you that you need to work on, that's actually choking out what you want, because you're holding on too tightly to the 3D instead of doing the non-action things and nurturing your inside self, because the outside is only going to manifest what you're doing on the inside. It's always an inside out work, Pisces, always. Well, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you on the next video. Bye now.